what affects you as a person will ultimately affect what you create. So I mean, it's true that all these landscapes have an effect on me. But I wouldn't say living in a particular city would make me write this kind of song per se. It's more just a subconscious kind of thing. Just kind of think of home as a bed that I sleep on.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter where it is. But this whole trip has been really amazing because it's the first time that I've toured as a three-piece, and it just reminded me so much about like 10 years ago when I first started playing. Like I was playing in bands and stuff.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to tour with my friends and be in a band.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I feel like I'm 10 years younger.
Are you guys?
If you look at all the stuff I've made before and what I'm making now after Badlands, it's not like that album was a very particular album that I wanted to make for my father. But everyone thinks it's like a gimmick or a shtick. I didn't get to see him a lot when I was growing up, so definitely wanted to make it a connection. I wanted to reach out to him. And yeah, at the same time, it's really hard to communicate with someone that's from, especially men from that previous generation.
Yeah.
They're almost incapable of showing emotion.
Yeah.
Because that's like a sign of weakness. It all started when I found out all these stories about my dad.
Yeah.
Because before he was just dad, and I didn't know anything else about him. And then I found these old photos that my mom had, and it was just amazing photos. And he had the pompadour, he had a motorcycle.
Yeah.
So naturally, I got really curious.
That's really cool too. Like that, it was that type of stuff. Like, because I feel like that obviously came through on that record. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like a ghost. I don't know. It's like his youth, his ghost. Wait, his youth as a ghost, kind of. That lives in that record, I feel. Are you familiar with Sublime Frequencies? It's like a label that's run by Sun City Girls.
Oh, no.
And then they put out all these like world music.
Oh, awesome.
It's really cool because it's just people playing in their huts and villages, and people share riffs. It's like the riff is like passed around the village, comes around, it becomes like a different song.
Oh, that's
everyone
great.
plays together.
That's really great.
And I kind of think of the DIY community kind of similar. Like we're on tour, helping each other out. You can stay at my place when you come through my town. You can stay at my place. I think that's really great.
Yeah, that is really
Instead
great.
of just people trying to like
just trying to
aim for the fame and
Yeah,
there's different cities within Canada for sure.
Yeah.
Montreal, a lot of stuff happens there, but Halifax, Toronto, Alberta. Stuff happens everywhere.
I think Canada, you guys are putting out some just like the most moving music right now.
Maybe you can.
we're gonna rep this T-shirt.
I work for this website called Weird Canada.
Oh, great!
We cover underground Canadian music.
Let's get a shot at it.
This is really why we came together, I guess, or one reason why I put on a festival in Montreal last year.
Oh, really?
Called Weird Montreal, and that's where the roots of this collaboration first
started. Yeah, definitely. Like, we'll feature this on the site. This is great. I love that shirt.
Thanks, man. Yeah, my friend Leslie Preddy made this.
Oh, great.
She's a medical illustrator. She draws dead bodies for a living.
Oh, cool.
No, Weird Canada is a music website.
Oh, it's a music
website. We cover
website.
self-released and underground Canadian music.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, Weird Montreal was the festival you guys did through the website?
Exactly.
Oh, I thought more of like a festival. Okay, that's cool. So it was like strictly a music festival, or did it?
Festival, yeah.
Great,
One night, 10 bands, 2 stages.
Awesome. Is your site like you kind of just like feature bands, or?
So we call it, instead of musical criticism, musical curation. We only feature stuff we really like.
Yeah. I feel
That's what I like about it. It's like instead of bashing on bands, you don't even talk about bands you don't like. They don't exist.
Yeah, what's
if you
the
don't
point?
like, if you don't like it, don't let them exist. Like, don't talk about them.
We're very inspired by Byron Coley's column in The Wire, Still Single.
Yeah.
We just read what stuff we like.
Yeah, if you really like something, let's push for it.
Yeah.